Breaking Rad. It's what your mom is watching. The recognized symbol of excellence in comic entertainment.
Yes! I was afraid. I had to burp really bad, and I was afraid it was going to happen as the stream started, but it came out like that right before we got going. Spared myself some embarrassment. Welcome, everybody, to the CGWF Fight Night. I am your host, Vince, the Dad Bod McSix, and per usual, I am joined by fellow goons Muddington Man III and Macho Dan the Dandy Savage. Look at you. Specimens. Male specimens. Peak physical fitness. Of course, we got the drunken pastor, Cal Jameson, backstage, and tonight it's not pretty. In his latest alcoholic episode, he has now refused to wear pants as a sign of protest until Rob Willis finishes his comic. So if anybody wants a sneak peek of the Shinobi Man Squatch, come on down to the Fort Worth Arena. Check it out.
No way.
Yeah. And what would a night of CGWF entertainment be without the biggest name? I'm sorry, not the biggest name. Don't give yourself that much credit. The biggest arms in in Comicsgate. Former champ, Mark Primetime Polton. How are you tonight, sir?
Doing good. Just bailing you guys out. I heard the whole CGWF universe on Suicide Watch since I lost the world title.
It's never been better. It's never been better.
Stop that.
We got a packed arena. Look behind Mark. Packed arena tonight because there's no Mark Polton in the arena. Sucking up all the oxygen.
Too many people.
Look at all those people. They're like hoping you won't notice them. Maybe he won't see us. Everybody. I normally take this time to ask old Mudbutt Muddy how the crowd is tonight. And despite the lie I just told you, I don't think anybody's even in our attendance anymore these days. So, I'll just skip to asking you gentlemen for your predictions on the night's events. Macho, I know you don't know any of these people, so Mutt, I'll ask you what are your predictions for the evening? As a refresher,
I think we're going to see.
Well, do you know?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see Lopresti tonight. I think he's going to be a successful competitor. It's going to be a tough match, but I think Lopresti's going to take it home.
Why are you rubbing your nipple and giggling while you're saying this? It's really off-putting.
Well, I was just thinking about these matches and these manly men and how strong and capable they are, and the crowd. I will give you a crowd update. The crowd is absolutely purring with anticipation, like a bunch of kittens waiting for mama's milk. It's going to be it's going to be something. They are absolutely on board for CGWF.
That might be the worst crowd description I've ever heard in my life. Purring.
Well, you can't hear them very good, but they're kind of purring.
So it's a soft hum.
Yeah,
over
it's
the
a
arena.
soft. Yeah, they're anticipating some great things tonight.
Macho, do you know who's wrestling tonight?
I only know there's only one name that you really need to concern yourself with, and it's the man who's going to win, and that is Graham Nolan.
All right.
Ooh,
look at that. He's going to win both qualifier matches.
Both of them. He's going to finish his. He's going to run into the next one with whoever the two people are wrestling in that one, and he's going to win that one too.
Well, that'll be awkward. Yeah. He's the second match, but he's going to go back in time. He's going to do so amazing.
Oh, you never seen Back to the Future?
Boom. In your face.
Well, there you go. All the explanation you need right there. Well, look, let's get into it. We have a very small sliver of time to get things going before the rest of Comicsgate begins streaming for our usual Tuesday night rush hour on YouTube here. So our first match of the evening is the fourth qualifier round on our journey to the Chamber of Cancellation. For those unfamiliar, the Chamber of Cancellation will be our 8th main event, and we will see Joe M. Sonntag facing off against 5 other wrestlers. Currently, Donald DeLay, John Malin, and anti-CGer Doug Tenaple. Special shout out to OC Steve for making that happen. And the next 2 slots will be filled by either Aaron Lopresti, Kelsey Shannon, Cecil, or Graham Nolan. 2 of them. Last we saw Kelsey. He was an undead minion to the Deathmatch King, Luke Aglietta. But Luke, per usual, has been gracious enough to temporarily release Kelsey's soul for the evening for tonight's match. And of course, if he loses, he will promptly be returned back to heck with the rest of the undead. So
we appreciate the Dark Lord and his generosity.
You know, he's all about continuity. So
Right.
We're going to go ringside where Aaron and Kelsey are making their way to the arena. Back in glorious Fort Worth, where the air is fresh, clean. Very nice. By the way, welcome to Tab Zero.
Is that Mutt's mic?
The following contest is scheduled
That's music.
for one fall. Making his way
better?
to the ring
Nah.
from the United States of America, Aaron Lopresti.
Look at him. The confidence.
Yeah. Lean and mean and ready for some destruction.
6'2" giant, as he refers to himself. I'm 6'4", but he's the giant, apparently. So.
Aaron Lopresti, even with his aged state, has really amassed a great following in CGWF. Lots of fans. Not
We
the
normally
best on
don't follow
mic.
the oldies, but
It's not age, Mutt. It's experience, man.
Well, that's true.
All that
That's
experience
why my
shining
money's
through.
on him tonight.
Yeah.
this is where my money is tonight, right here. I don't trust a man without shoes.
Look at
Look at
Kelsey.
back from the dead.
And his opponent,
Looking
Back from
good.
the dead and into
from
his
the United
hipster
States of
stage.
America,
Amazing. The backwards hat, so you know he's down with the Utes.
That what's his shirt? Is it Leia? Is it that Star Wars girl? Who
That's
is
that
that?
Star Wars Galana. His own personal drawing of her.
Very good.
He's
Yeah,
very much
it's a
in
very
love with
good
her.
drawing.
Yeah.
His pants are dirtier than ever, so you know he's really been working hard in the gym.
Hey, just wanted to
And
give
in
a
the
quick
sewer.
shout out. Just want to give a quick shout out to Stat Zero. Your Sizzler coupon is in the mail, buddy. In the mail.
Boom.
Kelsey looks almost annoyed that he's here tonight.
Yeah.
He just rolled out of bed. We had to get him out of the alley.
Is the man wearing Jinkos? Look at the size of those things. Clearly,
Some big jeans.
some big jeans.
You want the stretchy
Rumor
sweatpants
has it
from
he's been
Fight.
wearing the same jeans since 1997.
Amazing. They're in excellent shape, might I say. Not a rip on them.
Good quality jeans.
They don't make Levi's like they used to.
That's right.
Does he have lenses in those glasses, or are they just frames?
Yeah, it's hard to say with him. Beer goggles. He was partying with Cal before.
And we're
before-
underway. Kelsey with the early advantage, taking it to Aaron. Stretching out those hammies.
Yeah, I think the fans are behind Kelsey tonight.
Look at the
Look
balance.
how nimble this man is.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Oh, working over the knees.
Oh,
This could be a quick match tonight.
Wow.
Kelsey got something to prove.
Aaron showing a little power. Oh, the snap suplex.
We promised Kelsey a sandwich after the match if he won. So
Maybe I spoke too soon about Aaron Lopresti. He's showing me something.
Yep, wanted to say
welcome,
hey to
Edwin, the ace. What
Edwin,
is up, my
yeah.
friend?
Thanks for coming in.
Belly to back suplex.
Oh,
Ooh.
Big right hand. Oh, he's got that trapezius nerve hold on.
The most devastating move in wrestling.
Oh,
The
Lopresti
trapeze.
may be out.
This is
Putting the
bloodshed.
bare feet to him.
Come on, Lopresti. My money's on you tonight.
oh
there we
he's
go.
going up top. There we go.
No.
Can
Oh,
It's too far
Oh,
down.
better
Too far
isn't it?
down.
That was wisdom.
That's wisdom. Here's some wisdom.
William
Welcome, William
Wellborn.
Wellborn.
Yeah, welcome to the show. His money is
Well,
on
William.
Aaron.
Lopresti
Aaron.
going up top.
I
He's
bet you he
going for it
connects to
this
this
time.
one. Whoa!
Big splash. Going for the cover. 1,
Got it.
2. Oh.
Two count
Oh,
already.
my goodness.
Just
we
remember,
got
old Matty
officiating
McSix in there
tonight,
has a hard time counting the three.
Yeah,
give
Lopresti
him
going
time.
up one more. Oh. Drop
right
the
on the
knee right
neck.
across the larynx.
Jeez.
Come on. Cheap.
Oh.
Non-drawing
Aaron's hand
hand.
is going to
Arm.
smell for a month. That sweaty foot on it.
Oh. Do we draw any blood?
I don't think so. And
Yeah.
his glasses are still secure. It's
It's
impressive.
incredible.
Very tight, small. He gets him an exercise smaller when he fights.
Nice suplex by Kelsey. Really going back to that arm.
Giving him the old stink foot again.
Kick to the back of the head.
Oof.
Nice reversal by
Lopresti's
Aaron.
power is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelsey
Choking him
working on that injured arm.
Oh. that
Lackadaisical cover by Lopresti. Come on. You got to do more to put Kelsey Shannon away.
Oh.
Welcome, Darth,
giving
to
him
the
another
chat.
one.
My man.
One.
Hey, Darth.
Yeah.
The
Turning
confidence.
up that crowd energy. He's very
Having a little
confused though,
trouble.
about walking at the moment.
Going
Doing
up
that
top.
old man shuffle. Just give him a minute.
Oh!
Defying
Audible
gravity.
elbow. Hooks the leg.
That's
Where?
going to be it.
Where's
is
Matty?
this?
Where is the ref? Where's Matty McSix?
You got to talk to your brother.
I don't know where he went.
What was he doing?
He's hoping if we don't notice him on screen, maybe he won't have to count. There he is.
There
He's
he
back.
is. Where'd he go? To the bathroom break? Come on, Matty.
Mom called him.
Get in there.
When mom calls, you got to answer. So,
He gets nervous when he has to count higher than 2.
his
Big
anxiety.
shot by
you know,
Aaron
just-
Lopresti.
All right. Oh.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Hey, Zayd. kind of
Really
still
sizing
in the
him up
chat.
with that punch.
Welcome, current CGWF Tag Team Champions.
My boy.
Yes.
Former,
Sorry.
current, and future. We don't know.
Always. Always and
Always.
forever.
Beat to Aaron Lopresti. Got him in a camel clutch.
Matt is
Devastating.
still figuring out. He's trying to figure out what to do right at this
Grab the
moment.
ropes.
What do
Looked
we
like Ref McSix trying to take off Aaron Lopresti's shoe.
Yeah.
He wants to even the odds up. He doesn't like an unfair match.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Oh, no.
No.
This is
This is
finisher.
gonna hurt.
Crossroads.
What was that?
Pain. That's what that was, buddy.
He's setting him up or
Just
something right
dragging him
now.
out to the center of the ring for the cover.
That's your boy
Wants
losing.
everyone to see it.
No.
Good kick.
Still liking Lopresti.
Come on, Lopresti. Get up.
Oh, a low kick.
This one's gonna
He's
hurt.
not
Oh,
having it.
Yeah.
kidney punch.
Oh,
No.
Superman punch by Aaron Lopresti.
Oh,
Giving him the old Wraith of God right there.
going up top
All right,
again.
this is going to be it. If he can connect,
Oh,
I'm
Drops that
calling
knee.
it right now.
Ouch.
Looks the leg.
Count to 6.
1,
1,
2.
2.
No.
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 Oh, that hand was on the mat.
Unbelievable.
That what?
Come on, ref.
Matty is letting it drag a little bit on that 3 count.
Come
He
on,
just wants to
man.
give people a show. My brother's trying.
Oh, he spiked him with that
Cover him
DDT.
again.
This
DDT,
is
nice
good,
cover.
Nolan.
That's
All she
it.
wrote.
That is it.
Aaron Lopresti goes to the pay window.
Old man Lopresti.
So when is the execution for Kelsey? You got to get back now.
It will be prompt, I assure you.
Okay, excellent.
That move right there looked like it could have put the old man out, but he came back very
The old
strong.
2.9 count.
2.9 is right. 2.9999.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna give Matty one more shot in the next round. He'll do better, I'm sure.
Oh, he's doing the main
He's
event.
gotta
too.
warm
Mom-
up,
Mom
too.
says I have to. You know Lopresti hates sticking his hands under there.
I know.
Well, he's the kind of wrestler that does what he has to do.
He's lifting his hands up because he doesn't have to smell them that way.
Looks like he has
Keep
a
those away.
little bit more wisdom on that head of his after tonight's match. Nice.
His gut's getting a little wise too these days.
It is.
Shelly feeding them well at home. That's
Excellent.
Good wife right there. Well, there it is. Aaron Lopresti, the 6'2" Yeti of the ring, has earned himself a shot at the CGWF Men's Championship. Kelsey, we wish you the best of luck on your journey back to the undead.
Is it a journey, really? It's. I mean,
it's a journey.
Journey.
Look,
okay.
we're trying to cushion the blow here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let them think it's a journey. Well, look, moving on. Like I said, we got like 50 minutes before everybody starts streaming. We got to get through these. Our next match features two CGWF giants: the aged beast known as Graham Nolan and a mysteriously jacked Cecil. Much like Kelsey, Cecil also lost his head during the Midsummer Slam death match last year. Yet, unlike Kelsey, he is no longer a minion to Luke Aglietta. And I don't know what kind of deal he made with the devil, but he mysteriously just reappeared one day amongst the living during the Royalist Rumble, sporting a brand new set of muscles, charm, and confidence. Now he goes by the name New Jack Cecil. New Jacked Cecil.
Yeah.
And he wants a shot at the gold, but he's got to get through the OG mountain of muscle. No offense, Mark. Graham Nolan.
Disrespect.
I'm sorry. So we're going to go back ringside where these big old boys are working their way down to the arena. Back in Fort Worth. How's it smell here, Mark? Does it feel good? That clean air getting in your nose? Get you out of Atlantic City?
Horse manure?
That means the plants are growing. It's good. It's a good smell. There he is, New Jack Cecil.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Same
Jack,
outfit
but
though.
not Jack, but not clean. Still wearing the same dirty socks and underwear.
That's his lucky underwear. Yeah.
Lucky.
Came
He
straight
hasn't had
from the
much luck in
gym.
the CGWF, but
He's
keeps
looking a
wearing
little
them.
greasy. A little greasy.
I think that's the pair he died in, so I'm sure there's
Yeah.
all kinds of goodness.
The man is a specimen, though.
He is. Look at that.
There's a rumor going around that his sister paid for all those muscle implants, and that they're not really from a gym; they're just from a doctor's office.
This is
It
like
costs a lot of money, but the results are, you can't argue with the results.
You think
You
they
know,
moved
you're
the butt fat
using
around?
baby oil or whatever, injecting baby oil. Or
Yeah.
Inject the baby oil?
I think it's you do. You can inject it and it doesn't get absorbed. Yeah.
So you just
I
have
mean,
a
I was
squishy
told I
surface?
wouldn't. I was told I wouldn't know this. Now here's my pick.
And his opponent. From the
I don't know why his
United
towel
States
is
of
is bloody,
America,
but
He looks like God, he looks like Dr. Hyde from.
I
His
think
knuckles are
he was
bruised,
executing
too.
Kelsey in the back.
Yeah, I know. He must have been.
look, you got to put your work in at the CGWF. Can't do everything for you.
I mean,
His
is he
shirt is
like
ripped to shreds.
I know.
and
Is
it
he
says
like the
manly
Hulk?
man.
His muscles just ripped right through that shirt.
It's incredible.
Or Kelsey was clawing at him, trying not to be murdered to death, and failed.
Compass Comics T-shirt proudly displayed and ripped to shreds.
Of course.
This is gonna
He
be a
buys them
muscle
that way.
match.
They're like
right
those Hulk Hogan
Look at the
shirts.
size of him. Like Cecil looked big, but look at the size of Swollen.
He's a living Bane.
Wow.
Kick to
Oh,
the junk. As manly men do.
Headbutt by Cecil, throwing the punches.
oh, he's got him down.
Punishing Graham Nolan. I would think that the smaller Cecil would want to stick and move on the big man.
He's got something. I told you, man. He made a deal with the devil. I don't trust it.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh,
oh no!
He was revving up that arm for the clothesline.
You got to cock it first.
Yeah.
Gosh, nonstop.
This
Just
is definitely
manhandling Graham Nolan.
this is
Yeah.
definitely a new Cecil. I mean, he's fulfilling cash grab, which no one thought would happen. It's actually being fulfilled. And now he's just punishing Graham Nolan. He is really rising up the ranks of CGWF. You could be looking at a future champion right here.
That's a far
Yeah.
leap for Cecil.
Going to the top.
Oh, that's awful.
Body
yeah,
in time
literally.
at the right moment.
The axe handle on top of Graham's
Oh,
dome. Graham just takes him down with the spear. Just punishing him. I think Graham's just done
and
playing
another.
around with Cecil.
Yeah, keep giving them to him.
Doing that old Mark Polton showboating right there, though. I'd work.
He
I'd be
is.
careful.
Two thumbs down.
A locker room full of imitators, man.
Just Cecil looking like a child in Graham Nolan's arms.
Oh,
Good.
gosh.
Deadlifted him off the
Oh,
mat.
that one
Jeez.
hurt.
Big power slam. Saved by the ropes.
Up.
Oh, big man shouldn't go up top.
Yeah, this is going to be 400 pounds of just muscle coming down on top of Cecil. Get up, Cecil.
Oh,
God.
Nobody.
That's a big
oh.
miss.
The,
That's why you're supposed to miss leg day. You go too
Yeah.
far otherwise.
See, that's where you have somebody like Lopresti. He would get back down. He wouldn't take that leap.
he's wise. He's wise.
Cecil rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1,
Yeah.
2.
No way.
Just a 2 count.
Not that
Cecil
early.
Can't believe it. He's got to stay on Graham Nolan, though.
Cecil showing him the outside of those gloves. Close up.
I do need to find out where these guys buy their glasses. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cecil trying to pull off the glasses can't do it.
Maddie is rooting him on. Go, Cecil.
Like to thank my brother for just getting right in
Yeah.
the middle of that shot for everybody.
Yep.
Great.
Cecil catches Graham with the elbow. Oh, he's got him up.
Oh.
Drops him on the top rope.
Nobody wants to reach down deep on Cecil.
Oh, that's a questionable
Ill
kick.
advised.
Going for the socks.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's got a stink.
Power
Yeah,
bomb.
That's
Those
a
lucky
bad
underwear
place
right
to
in the
be.
face. That's
Really working those
Over the
socks.
knees of Cecil.
Stat
Yeah.
Zero says he's Team Graham.
Nolan hates the socks, I think.
Throws him
Again.
to the outside.
Missed. Didn't miss.
Brings him in the hard way.
God,
Oh,
nighty night.
Oh,
Oh, what's
wow.
in
to
this
the
one?
temple.
It's getting ugly.
He's
A
just
mug.
Sure, those were illegal punches, but I'll allow it.
Is Cecil dead?
he might be dead.
He's moving. Moves him
Cover.
in the recovery.
1, 2.
No.
Still
How does he
life
got
feel
life.
in
it?
Cecil.
Cecil's been dead before. The man does not fear death.
Yeah.
He embraces it.
Uh-oh.
Graham
Nolan.
symboling for it to be over.
That's it.
Drops him on the top rope.
Oh,
Big haymaker. Cecil fights out.
oh. All right. Getting a little momentum.
little Rocky
Cecil
moment
with a
here.
flurry of punches. Oh, is he
Wow.
going for the big stink face?
Oh, no.
Oh.
The stink face.
There's no, the stink face.
It's
that might
over.
be it. Yeah.
No
might
man
be
can
it.
recover from that.
No.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen anyone come out of the stink face and live to tell.
If it didn't kill him, he's wishing he was.
Yeah.
Cecil's gonna
Oh,
fly.
no. Flying stink face.
Oh,
Ooh.
connected
Big
the
shoulder.
headbutt.
Big shoulder tackle. Oh,
Well,
Oh, the
got
mandible.
claw.
You know where those fingers have been.
I know.
I do not
Yeah.
envy. Pull Graham Nolan. tonight.
bite him off.
They got to scratch an itch that will never be satiated on Cecil.
Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
That is
Wow. What
I
an
would call this
upset.
an upset.
Definitely.
it is definitely an upset.
Well, Nolan's upset. He had that stink fist in his mouth.
It was hard to watch, for everyone around here because we all know where that hand's been.
You can see Nolan, even when he's in control, not really knowing where to put his hands. It's a
Yeah.
tough match.
Yeah.
Oof, there it
Oh,
was.
there
Focus
it
too much
was.
on the socks.
That was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, that was
it.
the moment it was all over right there.
Yeah.
That was zombie Nolan at that point.
Yeah, he
Getting a
did his
taste of the
best to stay with it, but after there it is. That was the
Giving Nolan a
Final
taste of
straw.
the old taint there. A rough evening for Graham Nolan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at that guy.
your winner,
Stink.
Cecil.
Confident man right there.
You can get those jackets in the gift shop.
Yep.
You can?
Fresh,
Yeah.
unsoiled. You do your own soiling.
Yeah.
We should sell his underwear as merchandise.
Yeah.
That's his legal use of stink. Man stink rigged.
Absolutely.
Maddie lets a lot of things fly. This match was no exception.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, we
The
have our
chamber's all
two.
full.
What's that?
The chamber is now full.
Yeah, the chamber's full. We got our final two contestants for the Chamber of Cancellation. Aaron Lopresti, New Jack Cecil, John Malin, Donald DeLay, and Doug TeNapel. Again, compliments of OC Steve. Will be taking on current CGWF champ Joam Sonntag in the Chamber of Cancellation. Date TBD, but hopefully soon.
Are we going to gloss over the fact how you cost stat entry into the chamber?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come
Just
on.
gloss over that.
Ref didn't see it. It didn't happen. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. I had nothing to do with that.
Poor stat.
Look, what they say, anything goes in Atlantic City, right? Isn't that
You got me
doesn't
there.
anything go? Look, I was doing the man a favor. He had a flawless record up to that point. I had to make sure I was doing it for Statty.
Yep. He's
It's an act of friendship.
he's getting his coupon to the Sizzler. He's going to be happy.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
That bird will fly again.
Yep.
You will. It was a delay. Oh, look at this with the puns. The Punisher, Stat Zero. Well, there you have it, folks. Thus ends the qualifier rounds for the Chamber Cancellation. We will be announcing a official main event date, hopefully very soon. I don't want to be premature here, so I'm not going to say anything right now, but we'll announce it soon, and after we speak. And with that, we're going to move on to just a regular old night of Breaking Rad. We'd like to thank everybody who tuned in for the fights and is now probably on their way out to go watch somebody else in Confiscate. Screw you. That's all I got.
That's how we do it.
Just leave this window open. Just leave this window open and mute us and move on to the one you want to watch, but leave us on.
But leave us
Leave us
on.
on. Give us those views. Come on.
Yeah.
Give-
And hit
jerks.
the like. I mean, if you thought that was entertaining, hit the like.
If you're already doing it for Polton, close the Polton window down. He has enough viewers. He has enough subscribers. Give us a sub.
Yeah, give us a couple subs, man. What's up?
Also, be sure to check out, we do have a Rumble page where we archive all the CGWF
That's
footage. Rumble.com/CGWF.
It's the
Nice and
only
easy for you.
place you can find Cowboy Phil.
The only place. It's the only place he exists still. Rest in peace, Cowboy. We hope wherever you are,
RIP.
you're happy. The COVID Cowboy.
COVID
All right.
Cowboy.
With that, moving on. I'm
What's
pulling
up,
you back in,
everybody?
Cal. Get ready. I hope you were ready
Hey,
for that. There he is. Could have pulled himself back in, but he chose not to.
I was getting ready to, and then you said you were doing it. I'll let him do it.
Oh, there you
Christopher,
go.
there's your couch.
Give ourselves a new background. Oh, Macho, living fancy.
Yeah, I got. This is my new place. Hope you guys like it.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Get some pretty sweet places out in Virginia.
here's my new couch. Christopher is asking about my couch.
That's
Whoa.
not really what he was getting at.
I understand. I know. I understand the reference. I was just.
Do you though?
I was just being.
Do you really?
I was being PG about it.
We appreciate
That's
it.
how we roll.
That's how we roll.
The PG Kings of CG.
PG Kings.
PG
That's
Kings
amazing.
of CG. I like that.
The PG Kings.
We
of
should
PG.
coin that.
The PG Kings of CG.
I love it.
I'm on it. Cal, get on that. Why don't you buy us
Okay.
a little copyright there
DM.
for us?
Cal said, "Okay." He's not listening to anything you're saying.
I am too.
Cal, do you want to explain what everyone's doing tonight? Because I have ideas of what's going on with the show tonight, but you guys explain it so much better. When
Is
it's not
there a
wrestling,
name
I don't
that-
know what to do. I panic. I just kind of freeze.
Is there a name that tonight or no?
No, because I did this.
Okay.
Instead.
So tonight we are basically the whole episode will just be top that, I guess. But we're making wrestling characters.
Wrestling.
Mark Polton probably would like this segment if he knew it was going to happen. Yeah, we're creating wrestling characters. So we've been, we were talking about. I think Macho, didn't you bring up the old theme shows we used to do?
Yeah.
So we're kind of going to get back on that. Our theme tonight is wrestling. We're going to all come up with our own wrestler character, and we're going to share our screens. Some of us will be drawing our character as we go. And I don't know, by the end of the night, we can figure out which character is the best and why it's mine. And,
Yes. Look at this.
and that's it. I mean, we do
I can
some
never
comic
get to it
talk.
quick enough. I always have to look for it first, and then the moment passes, and it's just awkward.
Yeah. So that's it, man. That's all we got tonight.
We while we were chilling out before the stream here, we came up with a new our own version of Iceman, our own little LGBT Iceman character. His name is what do we call him? Boysicle?
Boysicle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boysicle.
Boysicle. That's you should turn him into a wrestler. Could be like a little twink like Riddle, one of those guys.
Oh, wow.
I got no love for Riddle. I don't enjoy his antics. I don't enjoy his bare feet in the ring. We need more steroid pumped wrestlers in the arena.
Yeah.
Like the good old days. The big guts, the huge arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. The golden era.
Yeah. That's what we need. No more of these like fit, black spandex wearing long-haired weirdos.
Yeah.
That's right.
We want like your dirty uncles back in the ring like it used to be.
Yes. Earthquake.
Yes. The dirtiest
That's who we
of
want.
the uncles.
dirtiest.
He was
I want
filthy.
the nasty boys.
Yeah, I think Earthquake was the only guy I could actually smell watching those events. It's like, oh,
Van Vader.
who's Van Vader? Who's that?
Oh,
You don't know who
Vader.
Vader is?
Oh, Vader. Why'd you call him Van Vader?
That
name
was
Van
his
Vader?
original name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big Van
Mark's
Vader.
always
in
bringing
the
out these like 70s era wrestlers that nobody knows.
It's not
Guys like Bob
70s.
Backlund. Remember him? Dusty Rhodes was the greatest champion.
Bob Backlund was a modern. Well, in the 90s, he was a champion again for like one night on Raw.
No, jeez.
I mean, not
Was
Raw.
that like the Adam Bomb era?
He beat
Or was
Backlund beat Bret Hart. So
That's
So you
right.
let Backlund beat Bret Hart? That's embarrassing.
so they could get the belt on Diesel. They had Diesel beat Backlund.
Jeez. Poor Bagley. He was like 90 years old back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, he was about 48 at the time.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, I have to go get supplies if I'm supposed to be drawing a wrestler. So I'll be right back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Go ahead.
Do your thing.
All right, so I'm going to present my screen, and then
That's
everyone
how you
else
do it?
present theirs, and we can switch between them as we go.
Yeah, let me do we have things to talk about on stream though? Are there the topics of discussion so we don't bore the people watching?
Well, I think we should, while maybe one person can kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like we could spitball together to create characters, or one person and we can go one at a time. I don't know.
I don't care what you guys do. No one's watching. It's a Commonsgate rush hour now on the YouTube. So it's all good. We got our 5 viewers in while we had the moment. And
Right.
We'll
We
say
still got
I'll-
Chris in the chat, so welcome, Chris.
what is up? Good old Chrissy C.
So, do we want to? Are we going to do a top that intro?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm king, and they know it. When I snap my fingers, everybody say sure. I'm hot, and you're not. But if you want to hang with me, I'll give it one shot. Top that.
How we- Top that.
Oh, I gotta. Get
Cal.
All right. Who else do we have?
Dude,
Green.
Yeah.
can we just take a moment to acknowledge Cal's
Oh.
weird uptick in artistic ability the last week?
It's like he's been roiding out on drawing ability.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Look at that,
Dude.
Cal. You're really good, man.
Well, thank you. But you guys are gonna you'll be able to switch gears when you start seeing the coloring I've been trying.
Mhm.
We get to
I'm sure,
harass you.
So I've been watching painting videos, and I'm colorblind, but I'm trying to grasp some of the theory and stuff. And so yeah, I've been coloring this guy, but it's hidden right now. So anyway, this is El Toro. La Rana Toro Blanco. I added the Blanco because it means the bullfrog.
The white.
But
bull.
there's going to be a white. His mask is going to be green, and the bullfrog is going to be white. That little symbol is a frog with bull horns, and he's going to be Blanco. So, anywho, but let's switch. Oh, you guys don't have anything yet, or
There's
you
no
got
point in
something,
showing
Mark?
mine yet because I am
Okay.
prepared. But you can show Muddy's. He looks like he's doing something there.
I got my
All
guy
right.
going. I know what I'm doing.
Does he have an oar?
So, yeah,
Is your wrestler John Malin?
grab an oar.
No.
Did you guys have a name?
He has a banjo. I bet it's a banjo.
No.
Yeah, what's your
Do I need to
pitch?
give him my pitch?
Yeah,
All right,
give
here
it.
we go. You ready? All right, here's my guy. I'm going to bring him to life during the show, but I'll go ahead and give my pitch. Hold just a second, please. Okay.
It's just me and my pitch.
All right. Cajun-born Remy Benoit started his path of destruction in the deep Louisiana swamps. With no mother to speak of, he was raised by his father, George Benoit, a famous arm wrestling champion. Remy could whoop any man or beast. His friends would marvel at his ability to pull alligators out of the swamp by their tails and hold their mouths open. He liked to jump on wild boars from trees and try to ride them. As a young man, he followed his dad's footsteps, arm wrestling his way into the state semifinals. There, he met Jeremiah Bodine, who defeated him for the Louisiana arm wrestling crown. Remy found out that Jeremiah had loaded his elbow pad to give him an unfair advantage. So he waited on him to come out of the arena, where they had one of the most famous street fights in the history of Lafayette. A promoter by the name of Jimmy Boy Brooks happened to be there to witness Remy winning back his honor by whooping some Bodine derriere. His pro wrestling career began shortly after, skyrocketing to the top of the card, promoted all over the South at 6'4", 375 pounds of Cajun Fury. Remy Benoit, the Swamper, became a household name with his famous gator tail chops, Benoit boot, and his finisher, Jumbo Gumbo. The Swamper is a top contender for the World Championship title.
Amazing.
I love it.
I'm gonna draw the Swamper.
I don't have a pitch for my guy. I just have a name and a look. I figure I let the writers come up with the good backstories.
Okay.
You can kind of I can share kind of where I'm going with it though.
Is it Boy Cycle or
I
whatever?
got it.
Boysicle? No.
Ooh!
This is Lollipocalypse. Is his name? It's basically a big lollipop that is also very, very devilish in his approach. So
A devilish lolly?
Lollipocalypse. That's my boy.
Lollipocalypse.
I love the
Look,
drawing
we
so far.
need gimmicks in wrestling again. People need to have good
Yes.
gimmicks. Brutus the Barber
That's true.
Beefcake with his scissors. Hogan with his white trash haircut and gut, ripping his clothes off and getting sweaty. The good old gimmicks. So
Yeah.
Big Lollipop, who is also a demon. There we go. Lollipocalypse.
Love it.
That's all I got.
I love the head. Is it like a lollipop head with horns?
Yeah.
That's great.
He's the sweetest little antichrist you'll ever see. I was thinking when he comes out, he can like give kids free candy and stuff. Like maybe he drives out in the van, like throwing candy at the kids and stuff.
Mm.
And the van says free candy on it.
That's
Because he's evil. Who's the thought?
Macho, do you have a pitch yet?
I do. Hold on. I'm concentrating really hard because I am.
He's working as hard as he can in MS Paint tonight.
I'm drawing with MS Paint. My medium is MS Paint and trackpad. That's how I draw. That's how I get.
Like it's in medium.
Yeah, it is my medium. MS Paint.
I still wish you used a little mouse ball in the middle of the laptop.
The little like
a little more
eraser,
skill.
the little red eraser.
Yes.
All right, I do have a pitch. Since we're untimed, this is perfect. All right.
Let's do it.
Randy knew he was destined for great things. His mama used to tell him if he reached for the stars, he could grab one up and ride it anywhere. He didn't really believe that crap, especially because mama was usually blitzed out of her skull when she said those kind of things. But still, he had this feeling he was destined for something bigger than just his 9-to-5 at the club. One night, while he was throwing out the usual suspects, he heard something going on behind the dumpsters. As he approached, he heard a woman pleading for help and begging to be let free. Randy didn't wait. He attacked the man who was attacking the woman. Randy was a beast of a man, but the attacker was a skilled fighter. The woman ran away screaming, and Randy would not let this trash go. He wanted justice to be served. As the man pulled a knife and slashed Randy a half dozen times all over his arms and torso, Randy could feel the loss of blood.
Are we doing a wrestling backstory, or are you writing a superhero?
That's the wrestling backstory, but he refused to go down. Roaring like a lion, Randy charged the man, hoisted him onto his shoulders, and he knew exactly what to do. He executed the burning hammer, just like he had seen Macho Man Randy Savage do to Lawler all those years ago. When he hit the ground, he passed out, but he knew justice was served. As it turned out, the lady he saved was the wife of a wealthy attorney. He was able to keep Randy out of trouble with the police, and even better, set him up as a local hero. While he recuperated in the hospital, Randy watched hours and hours of wrestling. He vowed to get into the ring. It was the only way he could enact his justice in a legal way. So he became the scales of justice.
Is this under the assumption that like every bad guy in the city happens to be a wrestler as well?
Yeah, I guess so. It's
I would
whatever.
read
It's
this
whatever
comic.
it's whatever world you want it to be.
I love
Anyway, he adopted the persona of basically the sword of Lady Justice. Like she has a sword and she's blindfolded and she has the scales, and so he has a sword that he talks to, and he's instructed on who to fight. So when he fights in the ring, when he fights in the ring, he has to weigh them, and he puts them on his shoulders, and he does the scale of justice like his finishing move, and he'll pile driver right into the side.
I love it.
And he's blindfolded. He has like a blindfold whenever he's wrestling. There you go.
Well, that just seems inefficient. Why would you?
The scales. You can see through it. Come on, the scales of justice. That's my character.
I love it.
And I'm drawing.
So
him
zero
right.
kayfabe on his part.
Yeah, he's like he like adopted it because of what happened.
I love the idea that every wrestler in his city is just like part of a crime family or something.
Yeah.
It's just a wrestling league full of like
the
worst of the worst.
Well, he's just like, I want to do something more with my life instead of being a bouncer at a club. So he's adopting this persona, like he's like he's he's enacting the justice. So
I love it.
Like you wanted a gimmick. That's a gimmick.
I love it. No, I would. I don't know if I want to read the comic or watch the guy wrestle. It's one of those.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
Amazing.
All right.
I feel like we need a series of we need a comic series that revolves around just like really bad people that happen to be wrestlers. And there's just one vigilante wrestler in the bunch.
Yeah.
Or he thinks heels are actual heels in real life, and so he just goes in there.
I know you guys are jealous of my skills.
Let's switch to Cal. We're gonna switch to Cal now. Dude.
That's really good, Cal. I didn't know you were an artist.
I didn't either.
He just like a week ago, he's like, I think I'm going to start drawing, and then just starts drawing.
Yeah.
And tonight he's like, I don't know, I've never really tried coloring before.
And now there's suddenly a new Shinobi Sasquatch artist. Interesting.
That's right.
Not quite there yet.
I would buy this. I would buy this for Shinobi Sasquatch. Can you make a parody of your own comic? Do you like Shinobi Man Squatch? And
Probably could. Blanco. Yeah, I accidentally put those on 2 layers, but I think I'm just going to cut it from the other layer.
The more layers, the better. Otherwise, you will screw yourself.
Yep. Got my new drawing glove. See that? I'm super edgy.
Oh, you got this. Muddy, did you see the ones I sent on Instagram that we all need to get?
No.
They're underwear gloves.
Oh, I saw those.
They look like they're called like underhands or something like that, or undergloves or something.
Oh no!
I'm buying them.
Get them.
If you buy them and send them to me, I'll wear them every day.
Listen to that. That's Macho's go-to answer for everything.
I'll wear them every day.
Just do it. I'll do it all day. I'll do anything for a buck.
I'll do it better than all of you. Y'all are gonna be jealous of this in this paint.
Dang, Mutt.
That's looking great.
Looks like my dad. That's literally what my dad looks like. It's amazing. I feel judged looking at your picture.
What do you mean?
Daddy, don't judge me.
Oh,
He's like is looking at me in disappointment right now.
Your
He's looking on in shame from the
drawing
comic.
feels like disappointment.
Why does it hurt? Why does it hurt so much? Daddy, please. Polton, I was in your neck of the woods last weekend.
Oh, really?
I think I was a few hours away from where you are, but yeah, I was in Morristown.
Okay.
They had 80s WrestleCon there.
Oh, you went to that? How
yeah,
was
because
it?
Janetti was going to be there. That's why I went.
Oh, wow.
So I got the official. I got both the Rockers to sign the card now.
That's awesome.
So I had
But he didn't come see you.
He was like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I saw he was doing free comic day.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
all the way down south near Atlantic City.
Down south. You love it. You love Atlantic City.
I mean, it's the home of.
It's the heart of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Home of CGWF.
Yep. All right, I'm done my wrestler already.
Oh yeah.
So this is something I've always thought about. When around the 90s, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a wrestler, and that was the time of terrible gimmicks like TL Plumber or TL Hopper, the Goon. So I was going to be Skidmark.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Wow.
And I was my finishing maneuver when I hit it, it would be like a splattering sound that they would pipe into the arena.
Oh my gosh!
But I'd have toilet paper stuck to my boot, and
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
I'd just be a scrub guy that got beat up every week.
You'd be Red Rooster.
Yeah. But I'd have a great mullet.
Oh my gosh! Dude, Red Rooster was my jam.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so
watched-
excited when he came to WWE because I was a fan of him in NWA, Terry Taylor. And then I was
Oh.
like, what?
Did he? Was he one of these guys that ticked off Vince McMahon or something? And like got a really crappy gimmick, like Dusty Rhodes did.
Well, according to Bruce Pritchard, he didn't make the gimmick his own. Like they wanted him to be this. They gave him the Red Rooster because he was cocky, and they just wanted him to be this cocky ladies' man. And instead, he acted like a chicken.
my all-time favorite fight growing up was him against Bobby the Brain.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't even know at the time he was a wrestler because he just came out in that like Andre the Giant onesie.
Singlet, yeah.
I was like, what the heck is this nonsense? But he was awesome. Oh man. So one of the things I was bummed about that weekend at 80s Con was they had a panel that was going to be all the kids of these deceased wrestlers. They had like a Big Boss Man's kid, Andre the Giant's kid was there, Nikolai Volkov's kid, like all these random people. Earthquake had a kid too, I guess. And so my brother and I, we get there and we asked them because there's it's the most unorganized event you'll ever go to. And so we asked them when we get there, like, what time is the kids panel at? Because we want to meet these guys. Because I was going to have them sign the cards I have of their parents.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Because I obviously can't get their autographs now. And so they're like, oh yeah, it starts at 5. So my brother and I, like, we've done everything we needed to do that morning. We met like Marty Jannetty, Doink the Clown, Papa Shango, all these guys. And so we're like, all right. So we went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, and we came back at 5. And we get there, and we're like waiting because there's like an event about to start. And it's like a totally different event. And so we go up front, we're like, hey, what time is the kids thing starting soon? They're like, oh no, we did that earlier.
Oh my
So
gosh.
completely missed the kids panel because they had no clue what they were doing. They told us the wrong time. They told us 5 o'clock. They did it at like 2. And
That sucks.
so I missed all those kids. I was ticked.
So the moral of the story is you liked Guardians of the Galaxy.
I did actually. It was really good.
I saw it today with my son. I liked it a lot too.
It was really good.
Yeah. I had to wipe away tears a couple of times.
It was sad.
Yeah.
It was genuinely sad.
I need to go. I haven't been able to go yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely not like a little kids movie because there were a lot of little kids in the theater, and like I saw a lot of parents like immediately like throwing their hands on the kids' faces during some of the scenes. Like, don't look. Yeah, I really liked it. It's nice. To me, it's a nice conclusion to the MCU because I typically don't watch the movies anymore. But
Would you say that it finished that off, like that series off, like it's done?
it felt like an end to it. They said at the end like Star-Lord will be back or something, so I don't know if he's coming back for other stuff. But no, it felt like if you watch it, like it had no connection to other MCU stuff. It didn't reference any of the Kang stuff. And what are you laughing at? Did I miss something?
I said, way to spoil it.
What do you mean, way to spoil? I didn't say anything
You
bad.
said Star-Lord would be back. You said at the end it would say it was.
Did you think he was going to die?
I don't know.
Yes.
But I'd like
who
to go
knows?
into
They're not going to
not
kill
knowing
Star-Lord. Give me
anything
a
else.
break. They're never
I've
going to
noticed
kill
that when
Star-Lord.
I've noticed that when Mark spoils something like that, he'll be like, "Come on, everybody knows."
That shouldn't even be a spoiler. You would have heard that by now if he died.
No, I have. I've stayed.
You would have
clean
been
on
hearing
that.
like, "Oh, that horrible death in Guardians of the Galaxy."
Whatever.
Or people would have been singing the praises of it because they hate Chris Pratt now.
Now I'm going to be watching it, and I'm just going to be like, "Well, I know he's not going to die. There's nothing to worry about now."
He's barely a main character in it. I'll tell you that.
Look, you're spoiling more. Stop
It's
it.
not a spoiler. Shut up.
You are.
How is that a spoiler that he's not in it as prominently as the other characters?
Mark just spoils everything.
You just want to tell us the whole thing?
Groot's in it. Rocket Raccoon is in it.
See, you're playing a joke right now.
Gamora's in it. She's not dead. A shocker.
You're gonna say something.
She's not actually dead from Endgame.
You're gonna say something you regret.
That's right. Better watch out.
I'm really gonna be upset.
I'm amazed you haven't seen it, Macho. You jump all over every Disney movie that comes out. I know you already got tickets to Little Mermaid.
It's because I have a life, and I can't just. It's because I have a life, and I can't just jet off to New Jersey to go to an '80s wrestler con or whatever you're at.
I would say that's the opposite of having a life when you make big plans to go to '80s WrestleCon in New Jersey. No offense, Jersey.
Did they, when you saw Guardians, did they show the trailer to the Marvels movie?
Oh, they
before?
did. That was rough.
Macho.
Spoiler, Macho. There's a Marvels trailer too at the beginning.
You ruin everything.
I was surprised. I actually thought that looked fun.
I can't. That little Kamala girl,
right?
She's too annoying for me. I can't do it. I actually didn't mind. Look, I'm gonna take some crap for this. I didn't mind.
Here we go.
Captain Marvel movie.
Get ready.
Go ahead.
I didn't mind it. Captain Marvel movie. I didn't think it was that bad. I was waiting for like the most awful like feminist propaganda movie of all time, and I was like, this isn't bad. She kicked a guy in the nuts or something at one point, and I was like, oh.
Let it be known.
I'll say it with pride. Jet off to New Jersey just sounds dirty. Always jetting off to New Jersey. No, we're PGCG. There's nothing dirty here.
PGCG, that's right.
PGCG. It's
a new thing.
I'm really concerned that you're drawing my dad though. Same haircut and everything. Let's see how Macho's is coming.
Oh yeah. Hold on, he's getting a six-pack right now.
Look at the pecs.
He's got that Chris Jericho chest.
It looks like
hold on.
Looks like Ellen Page. What's her name? Elliot Page. Elliot Page pecs.
I got him. Don't even worry about it. Oh wait, you know what? Wait, no. Wait. I'm gonna fix this right now. Hold on.
They're too symmetrical. You got to make.
Hold on. I got this.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect nipples.
Flawless.
Look at that.
There we go. There's the Elliot Page.
Perfect.
Pecs.
Perfect. Just like it was made in the laboratory.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't.
Big Gravy. What's up, man? Got your boy in the chat, Mark.
Yeah. What's up,
boy.
Chris?
Oh, I want
Gravy
you to know,
train.
guys. I'm using an image of Goldberg to model this physique. I'm not even joking, even a little bit.
Well, you're doing a terrible job if that's the case.
Can we pause to admire how awesome it is that this is using reference? Okay, I'm gonna.
Like a broken video game model for his reference right now.
Oh, whoops, that was a little much. Yeah.
We were saying we need to have just like macho draw streams from now on during any live stream. We just have macho drawing on MS Paint.
Like, I know y'all are making you're
I love that hairbrush that he's
tending
using.
to make
He's
fun
got
of me,
rib
but
hair.
yeah,
It's
yeah, he does.
It
It's some
actually
summer sweat.
isn't.
It's a
This is
summer
nowhere near
sweater.
as. This is nowhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Look, yeah, I know you guys are. If you guys make fun of me 10 to 15 more times, I'm leaving. I'm out of
So
here.
specific.
I just complimented you.
I'm just joking. He needs a tattoo, just like Goldberg. So.
Oh yeah, tattoos
Just like-
galore, man.
It's like the like tribal tattoo. I got it. It's gonna be good.
You know what I was shocked to hear you say is that that Earthquake had a child. You know,
We don't know
That-
the conditions
that-
in which that child was conceived, but he
that
does
really
have a
calls
child.
into question a lot of physics. Some poor person bore that man a child. That's unbelievable. I mean, really, she deserves some kind of an award for that.
Just I mean, my brain is going to places that I really
Yeah,
wish
yeah.
it wasn't going
Well,
right
that's
now.
what
This is
that's what's been going on
PGCG.
ever since you said that. Sorry.
No, this is PGCG.
We're trying to have
Not that.
PGCG, and you're over here
Yeah.
making me think about whether or not Earthquake's a top or a bottom. It's really bothering me right now.
PGCG.
How was
Well, the
Marty
ring.
Jannetty?
Like he does that stomp around the bed.
That's his foreplay.
That's foreplay. That's terrible.
She's like, oh no.
Hey, there's somebody for everybody, man.
Oh gosh. Rest in peace, Earthquake.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Absolutely.
So how was Marty Jannetty? Was he a character?
He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
He kept like stopping to watch old videos of himself. Like he had a TV going behind him of like old rockers videos, and he just would stop routinely to just kind of like go back like, yeah. I was like, oh man. I just he was one of the ones I was really panicking about getting an autograph from, because I really thought he was going to croak before I got a chance to meet the guy. And because there was like 2 events where I attempted to go to get his autograph, and he bailed on both of them for like medical reasons.
Yeah.
And so this one, like we bought the tickets. This is one of the more expensive ones to make a trip to. So we get the tickets. We're ready to go up. And like 2 days before, he makes this post on Facebook like, oh man, my foot's all jacked up, guys. He shows his foot. It's like swollen like out to here.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm going to try my hardest to make these next 6 appearances. Like, oh my gosh, he's going to die. Or like he's going to completely bail again. And I already bought tickets for this fight. It's like, I don't really care that much about Papa Shango. Like this was a Jannetty.
Really?
I mean, it's still cool, but
Yeah.
Jannetty was the
You had
goal
Doink.
for this.
You
this
had
whole trip.
Doink also, right?
Yeah, he doesn't announce himself either. He just goes. I brought one just in case, a card for him. So I'm like, I bet he's going to show up. And sure enough, the guy did. And but yeah, so I was really worried he was going to bail, but he showed up. He did it. Nice guy. He was taking a lot of time to talk to everybody that went to his table, and Jannetty, friendly guy. Doink, his manager conned me into paying extra to get a photo with him. I didn't really care to get the photo, but I was like, what are you gonna do? Photo or like just the autograph? He's like, you should get the photo. Trust me, get the photo. He's saying you're right in front of Doink.
Which,
like I know the guy can hear it. I'm like, no, I want to be like, I don't want my picture with him. Like, yeah, sure. Here's an
which
extra 20.
Doink was it? There's been several.
I hope it was the original.
Oh, he passed away.
Oh, did he?
Bourne,
I thought that was
yeah.
Dink that died.
No, Matt Bourne was the original Doink, and he passed away. And then
So
it
who-
was, I think it was, I forget, Steve Kern, who was Skinner. He was Doink for a while. And then there was another guy, Ray Apollo. You probably met Ray Apollo.
Possibly. I have no idea. Because he comes out in the makeup.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't have anything that says his name. It just says Doink the Clown.
No, it's probably Ray Apollo then, because Steve
we go.
Curtin would probably wouldn't. I don't think he would go out in the paint because he was also Skinner. He wants that Skinner money.
What's that Skinner? That sweet Skinner money.
Yeah.
He's not feeling the Doink money.
No.
The Doink bucks. Hey, what's up? Phil's back. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I don't know which one it was. I don't really care. He said the Doink, so I'll just
yeah.
You know, in 20 years when no one remembers these people, I'll just say it was the original. And oh yeah, it's this Doink. That's the guy. Does the current the latest iteration, does he look like he's part of a mob family? Because this dude totally looked like he was like in the mob.
Probably.
I'm not convinced he ever was a Doink. He could have like, oh yeah, I'm Doink. That'll be $40.
Well, I mean, there's a guy who
Call
performs
me
as the
Doink.
Patriot now, and he wasn't the Patriot. I think he just bought the gimmick from the Patriot.
yeah, I'll be Doink. $50. I'll be whoever you want. Dusty Rhodes. Who do you want? Bret Hart was there, but I had already met him before, so I didn't really feel like shelling out another like $100 to meet Bret Hart.
$100.
He's kind of miserable when I met him too. I felt bad for the guy. He just doesn't seem like a happy person.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terribly miserable person.
He still sells merchandise of him, like, you know, kicking like Shawn Michaels in the face and stuff. He's got all these like, it's like everything you want signed is just a picture of him like beating up Shawn Michaels. Like, dude, let it go. Let it go, man. He'll be happier. I felt bad when I met him. It was like right after the Anvil died, and the card that I had him sign had him and Anvil on it. So I was like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. Afraid he'd start weeping or like refuse to sign it or something. Like, oh,
The Hitman don't cry.
Hitman don't cry. He just gets angrier.
That's right.
He was like, oh, it's a good picture of me. Okay. Thank you, sir. Don't hit me.
I like the Hitman back in the day.
I feel like everybody loves that guy. I didn't
No,
care
he's
for him much. Back
one of
then.
my
I didn't
all-time
care for
favorites.
him either.
Really, he's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Wasn't
You
there
didn't care
an
for him,
amazing
Macho?
match between?
Nah, I wasn't a big Hitman guy.
Yeah, I liked
think
when
there
they
was kind of
were. Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, I think there was a kind of an amazing match between him and Mr. Perfect.
Every
Like,
match Mr.
yeah.
Perfect was in was an awesome match.
Yeah, Kurt Hennig was one of my absolute all-time favorites.
The greats. Yeah, I liked I liked the Hart Foundation. Like I liked him and Anvil and stuff. Like they were always fun to watch. I didn't care as much when he went solo. I always liked the tag teams more when I was growing up. I was more into those, like
Yeah.
the Rockers and the Hart Foundation.
Oh yeah, that era of tag teams was
Oh,
amazing.
so good. Yeah, and Demolition and Towers of Pain, all those
British
guys.
Bulldogs, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bushwhackers.
A lot of my friends were rocker fans, and I always liked the Midnight. What are they?
Midnight
The
Express.
Rock, you talking about?
Midnight Express.
Yeah, I had
Those are
already
the bad
tuned out
guys.
by the time he showed up on the scene. It was like right around the time Lex Luger started getting big and Adam Bomb and all those guys. I kind of just lost interest. I think Tatanka was supposed to be the next big thing, and
Tatanka.
good old Tatanka.
Was he somebody else though? Did he have another gimmick before that or after that?
I don't know. I feel like in the recent years, I've been finding out all these guys were like other wrestlers altogether, and I had no clue it was the same guys, like Akeem and One Man Gang and all these guys. Like they're the same person.
Yeah.
What? Tugboat and Typhoon.
Yeah.
It's like what?
No, Tatanka was always, he either went by his real name, Chris Chavez, or Tatanka.
Okay.
Did he wrestle as Chris Chavez?
Yeah, when he first broke into WWF, he went by his real name, and then they had this big ceremony where they made him like part of a Indian tribe, and he became Tatanka.
That's so awesome. They were so good with the gimmicks back then. All that stuff. Even like when the Undertaker showed up and there was like some weird supernatural power that he had, the guys just couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
This is all in the urn. Yeah. Who's Stone Cold's first guy? What was he when he started out? Like the sheep herder or something weird like that, or something like the Aussie something or other.
Stone Cold?
Yeah,
Awesome.
he had like a different. He had like some kind of Australian persona, I thought, or something weird.
When he first started, he was Stunning Steve Austin.
He wasn't like the Dingo or something weird like that at some point. Am I
No,
mixing him up with somebody
Ultimate
else?
Warrior was the Dingo.
Was that Warrior that was Dingo?
Yeah.
The Dingo
Yeah.
Warrior.
That's he was Stunning Steve Austin when he started.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
had
he had
long
long
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then when he came to WWF, they made him the ringmaster and put him with the $1 Million Man. He was the $1 Million
That does not
champion.
work.
I love Ted DiBiase is one of the greatest.
Absolutely.
That Virgil thing, I don't know how they got away with him having like a manservant for like the first half of his career.
Yeah, that would not
Oh,
work. today.
I saw Virgil recently at a wrestling event. He looked terrible.
He's not doing good, right? He's
No, I think he has cancer. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't realize there's like a whole meme around like the sad Virgil,
Lonely
or something,
Virgil.
Lonely Virgil.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that guy. That's one of those times I wish the WWF had taken better care of him, care of some of these guys.
Hey man, that's what happens when you follow the money, you know?
Hmm.
I mean, $1 Million Man was a bad guy, and he's like, I don't care if he's a bad guy.
I mean, all the $1 Million Man's kids, I think, are going to prison for
No,
gammon welfare. Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Shoot, he's a preacher too. That's
Yeah.
oof.
What a sentence.
Yikes. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, and his son Ted DiBiase Jr. was in WWE for a while.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Who's the best kid? Who's the best second generation wrestler that's still wrestling today? Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Randy Orton is injured right now, but yeah, Randy Orton's one of the best too. But Cody is like on top of the world right now.
Charlotte Flair made a good name for herself
Yeah.
too. Who's the other one? Anvil's kid there. Nat.
Natty
Nat by
Neidhart.
nature or something. Or Nat.
Yeah.
What is it?
Natty, Natalia.
Natalia.
Yeah.
Wasn't she like Natty by nature or something weird like that? Some weird name.
Yeah,
like
that's her Twitter name.
that? Natty by nature.
Yeah.
They're still looking at me. This is I'm putting in.
Dude,
the,
you are the star of the show tonight. I can't.
I'm putting the
This is
fake.
awesome.
Like Cal's making
fake-
awesome stuff, but I can't look away from the strain around.
I'm putting the fake tan on. He's got the fake tan going. You know, that's like the orange.
Who was Mr. Perfect's kid?
Oh, he had a ton of terrible names. What was it? Mike McGillicuddy was
Oh,
the name that came.
McGillicuddy, yeah.
Like he's Mr. Perfect's kid. Why can't he just be,
He
know?
should have been.
Yeah.
Kid
Henning.
Perfect. Yeah. Be Kid
And then
Perfect.
they gave him a better name and they changed it to Curtis Axel. Kurt for Kurt Hennig and Axe for his grandfather, Larry the Axe Hennig.
Oh,
But
man.
still, I mean, I think he's a producer now with WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So explain to me the eras, because there was, I know the golden era, the attitude era. I don't know what we call now the modern era. What were the eras in between there? I know there wasn't one called a PG era or something.
Yeah, so there was the Ruthless Aggression. That was after the Attitude Era, and that's kind of like the rise of John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, those guys. And then when that's really good.
That's great, man.
Thanks. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And when Cena's on top for like a long time, that's like the PG era.
So why did they call it the PG era? It's just because it got cleaner?
Yeah, it's when Vince just decided that they were going PG. They wanted like the kids audience.
They wanted them back finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I zoned out of the Attitude. Well, I tuned in once in a while to watch the Attitude Era, but like it was always like my parents were around when it came on, and it
Right.
just got really uncomfortable. Like, because we used to watch all this stuff together. We'd rent the VHSs, like the WrestleMania ones.
Yeah.
Growing up, so it used to be like a family thing, and so it would come on TV like, oh, wrestling, and then like you turn it on, and some guys like boinking a dead person like in a coffin or something. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, and actually, I would get the look from my parents, like, what are you doing? Like, it's like I didn't know. I haven't watched it. I was waiting for Tatanka.
I absolutely did not like the John Cena reign. I just don't think that guy's got it. You know, we went from like The Rock to John Cena.
Oh, come on.
The Rock was so good. Like he just owned
really
that
like
whole era.
Thing is, I didn't even watch wrestling when he was on, and I knew who he was. Like he was one of those,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Kind of the sign of a good wrestler is when everybody knows him, even though not everybody watches.
I watched The Rock. I definitely had the bull shirt, and it said like, "Do you smell what The Rock's cooking?"
Yeah.
I had rap T-shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like Mutt had like an Austin 316 shirt.
Oh
Never.
yeah.
Never.
You go to barbecues and that
Oh
thing.
no.
No, I had the Ric
ruined it.
Flair t-shirts
Can I
and the
get
Four
that?
Horsemen t-shirts.
Undo. Oh no.
Macho, you only get like one undo. What'd you do?
I
did you
did
do?
only one undo.
Oh no.
You only get like one undo.
I
true?
did one undo, and that's what it.
Oh no.
Go back down.
Go one above it.
Yeah,
one
go
above
up.
it, right?
No.
No,
Yeah.
it's like gone.
What
You
did
know
you
why?
do?
This is the most depressing
I was trying
thing
to
that's
fill.
happened.
I was trying
No.
to fill, and I did that.
You
Oh,
never
no.
use the fill in MS Paint ever.
I'm done.
Oh man, that's a
Oh.
bummer, Macho.
Switch back over.
Sorry
to
about
Mutt.
that, buddy.
See how my dad's doing over
Oh,
here.
dude, this is sick.
Good old Papa Mutt.
Oh man, I love
Look,
it.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it's not what I was doing.
That's true. That's true.
Macho, you got to up your MS Paint game if we're gonna do the Macho draw streams.
I need to I wish
Look, get that out of your
MS
mouth.
Paint had
Stop that.
had an undo button.
Can we spring for Macho to have like
What? Disgusting.
Procreate
He
or
froze
something?
Mutt.
Oh, he
and it's
can't.
hilarious.
You can't do Procreate on a computer, huh?
No, it's funnier when he uses MS Paint. I don't
Yeah,
want
that's
him to get a
true.
professional drawing program.
I need to get. How about this? Like, I mean, I know I'm strictly a trackpad man, but maybe you guys would allow me to have
Strictly a trackpad man.
a mouse or something. I don't know.
That's great.
No, use the mouse ball, the eraser ball there.
It actually my arms hurt because I've been using this stupid trackpad.
He's got muscle cramps from using MS Paint. For the last. It's hard work. All my early digital art was MS Paint. I had like floppies full of like pictures of like me trying to draw Shaq. in
Oh,
MS
really?
Paint. And, yeah, I gotta hunt those down. Yeah, I don't know if I even have something that can show a floppy. Yeah, we just draw Shaq for some reason. I just like drawing Shaq.
It's weird.
He was fun to draw.
Did you like to draw Shaq from the movie Steel?
No.
No,
Dude,
from
those feet are
Shazam.
Yeah, I was more of a Shazam guy.
Great feet, Mutt. Those look great, man.
Ugh.
I saw Shazam
Terrible.
in theaters. That's
Feet are so hard.
that's what a loyal Shaq fan I am. I'm a genie, man. I'm a genie.
I'm a genie. I'm a genie man.
That's believable, right? It's like
I also
totally
rap.
believable.
Also rap.
I kind of like the Shaq rap.
He wasn't bad. He was clean too.
I mean,
he's, very
you know.
clean. He's team clean, Muddy.
He's PG.
That's right.
He was like Will Smith when he rapped.
Yeah. Polton, can
I always
you
loved that
please
Will
talk
Smith
some
was like,
sense?
I'm all about clean rap, but then you watch Bad
What's that?
Boys and he's, oh, sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
Well, all I was gonna, it's okay. I was just gonna say, I want Polton to talk some sense. He's a promoter. He knows the business. Polton, please tell our boss Mick6 how much the league needs Team Clean.
Needs Team Clean. Needs us.
I mean, I kind of feel like Mick6 is holding you guys back.
Okay, yeah. We're opening
I
a
am.
sales pitch.
It's intentionally
I mean,
Literally holding us back. Literally.
I mean, I created a whole promotion where it's like the edgier
Yeah.
version of CGWF where anything goes. Like he
Yeah.
should have you guys as the top baby faces trying to shut
Clean-
that down.
Trying to clean up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've said that.
I was
many
kind of
times. I
hoping
appreciate you saying that.
his impression of you guys, like him and Phil, would actually just be the new Team Clean, and they'd fight themselves every week.
Cowboy Phil, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
What happened to Cowboy Phil? We don't know.
We don't
COVID
know.
finally got him. Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID finally got him.
Finally
Did
got
he
him.
have Did he have evidence on the Biden crime family or something?
Could have. Every now and then I get a text from him saying that, he's going to be back and can't wait to, start hanging out with me.
He's on those Epstein flight logs. Is the
Yeah.
problem.
It's like a Charlie Brown Lucy relationship. Every time I think I'm about to kick that football and
Oh,
hang out with
man.
Phil, he
Yeah.
goes ghost and he yanks it away from me.
Yeah.
You guys are a modern day Ross and Rachel. It's like a will they,
Yeah.
won't they kind of thing.
Yeah.
Will they, won't they stream together?
I keep
Well,
saying
thought-
I'm gonna. I miss doing La Pod Gods. I'm gonna have to find a new Cowboy Phil because I love that intro.
That was a great intro.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I might toot my own horn a little bit there.
Oh,
I thought
did you
about
do
just
that
making
intro?
OC Steve Cowboy Phil in.
That's good.
You're gonna kill your brand with that one. I'm kidding, OC, if you're watching. I kid. He's I mean, he's the only other guy with wrestling knowledge in your posse there, isn't he?
Yeah, my son's starting to like wrestling though.
Dude, do a
Yeah.
Lapod
Father
song.
Oh,
son
that'd be
wrestling
cool.
show.
Yeah.
Lapod dad.
Yeah,
The old father son Lapod gods.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it'd be a
I really
shame
need to
because you
reference an alligator.
there's no wrestling people to watch in CG. It's a very niche category.
yeah. No, I watch all the like big events and I was like, oh, I can't wait to talk about this. And then I was like,
I was waiting for your guys' input on the new belts and like Roman Reigns, who's probably just gonna. Did he already get it? I haven't been following. I just know they put a new belt out there.
yeah, no, that's the belt because they don't want to take the current title off Roman because they want him
Why?
to surpass Hulk Hogan's reign.
Why though?
Why?
It's
That's
not fun
like-
to watch.
That's like the new thing. They want to set new records and kind of like wipe out some of their past history.
I just like everybody knows it's fake though. People
Right.
don't believe it anymore. So like why do that? Because it's just like, oh, they just because you're watching and all you're thinking is, oh, they just want to surpass Hogan.
Roman now wrestles on a like a part-time basis.
Oh my gosh.
So there's not like a title that is being defended all the time. So they created this third title because Roman's the unified champion right now. So there's a third world title.
I have never the dude is like a charisma vacuum.
Oh, I
Just
have
can't-
to disagree with you. I think he's actually like really
He's better
good.
as a heel. I'll give him that.
This whole
but-
bloodline storyline that they're doing has been like one of the best things they've done in a long time.
it's every fight he does like his Superman punch, he does a spear, and
Yeah.
then like his like fat manager comes in there and like does shenanigans, and then the match is over and he walks away with more belts. He keeps walking away with more belts.
Yeah, they should have. When he wrestled Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, I think everyone was waiting for Cody to win, but they decided they wanted to keep the belt on Roman so he could pass Hulk Hogan. It seems like.
Just give it to Cody and let him pass Hulk Hogan next time.
Dude, they're not going to give it to Cody.
Why not? Why wouldn't they give it to Cody?
I think they're going to wait once Roman passes that milestone. Then they'll have Cody win Money in the Bank, and that way he can challenge Roman for the belts.
They should be embarrassed with this whole nonsense they're doing.
Cody Rhodes has a past, doesn't he? I mean, as far as he's been a little bit of a troublemaker in the past. Is that true or not true?
Oh, really?
No, he was with WWE, and they saw him as a mid-card guy. They gave him the Stardust gimmick and teamed him up with his brother.
Right.
And he wasn't happy with that, so he asked for his release. And WWE saw no value in him, so they granted him his release, which is something they don't do to wrestlers anymore. They make them stick out their contracts. So Cody went out on the independents, made a big name for himself, went to Japan, made a big name for himself, and then he started the company AEW with the Young Bucks and Tony Khan, and made himself into a main event person that WWE threw a ton of money at to come back.
Man.
So he basically proved them wrong. Yeah.
He started AEW? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is AEW, I know you and Phil were really digging that for a while. Are you still into that, or have they
Yeah, no, I still enjoy it. The behind the scenes stuff with AEW is more fascinating than the actual on-screen stuff, because they do live press conferences after their pay-per-views, and at one point CM Punk was their champion, and they
did see that one.
They did this live press conference, and he just tore apart the entire roster.
Gosh, no.
And then afterwards there was a fist fight in the locker room, and everyone got suspended, and CM Punk's been off TV since then. But AEW apparently just got a new TV deal where they're getting a Saturday show. So they're going to bring back CM Punk to be on the Saturday show, separated from all the people that he got in a fight with.
Why would you bring him back after that?
Well, because he's probably their biggest star.
Oh, no.
He made his name in the ECW, is that right?
No, I mean, he was part of WWE's version of ECW.
Oh.
But he made a name on the Indies first, wrestling for Ring of Honor. Then they brought him to WWE and had him in their version of ECW. And then he made a big name in WWE with his pipe bomb promo.
Wow. I remember CM Punk doing UFC a few years ago.
Yeah.
And humiliating himself. Because that was a big event. People were like, oh man, is he actually going to do really good? And that some new kid.
Yeah, I feel like they tried to handpick opponents for him that he could possibly beat, but they tuned him up too.
I mean, this dude I'm pretty sure he's still a nobody that beat him, but he pummeled him.
Mm-hmm.
One of the quickest takedowns I've ever seen. I think he let Punk get one good punch in.
Who do you think was the toughest wrestlers in real life?
Haku.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. Haku.
Yeah, apparently he's the one guy everybody was afraid of. Even these huge dudes too. He's one of those one of those Samoan guys, right? Is he part of that whole The Rock and all them?
Yep, he's part of that basically bloodline family.
Man. How does that happen? How does a bunch of Samoans become this dynasty in wrestling? What, Muddy?
Was he with Ming?
Haku is Ming.
Oh, okay.
That was his WCW name.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Haku.
But Haku and Tama were the Islanders in WWF.
Okay, right.
Oh, he was the Islanders?
Yeah. And then he became King Haku.
Yes. Yeah, he was one of the guys. My brother had gone to that 80s con a few years ago. I wasn't able to go, and he was able to get Haku's autograph for me because he was there. Said he was a really cool dude.
Nice. That wrestling event I did like a couple of weeks ago in Pennsylvania. I was telling you that's the arena where WWE used to tape all their TVs back in the 80s. That's where Roddy Piper hit Jimmy Snuka with a coconut. But in September they're going to have a big Legends event. So it'll be
really?
interesting. They just started announcing guests. They've announced 2 guests so far. Kurt Angle and the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
That's awesome.
The Boogie Woogie Man is in Roanoke, I think, isn't he? Or close to Roanoke?
I think
Watch
so,
out.
yeah.
He's close. He that guy that owns the
Yeah, he's
basement is
actually
like buddies with him.
Oh yeah, because the guy that owns the basement was a wrestler.
Yeah, he was a very small time wrestler. I think.
Do you still go to that shop?
No, they moved. They moved to like Salem. They're not anywhere near where like it's very. It's not easy at all to get to.
We used to like this place called the Basement. It was kind of a geek. It was kind of like a basement. It had a bunch of. It just had a ton of old cool geek stuff in it, and a lot of
bought
back issues.
everything, any sort of memorabilia that came in. He bought all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and he was right
Mutt
next to
did,
our
or
buddy's
this guy
tire
did?
shop.
Well, Mutt did too. Yeah, Mutt only bought Dollar Bin comics.
Yeah, strictly.
I'm gonna have to take off, guys. I'm getting the sign from my son. He wants me to go watch some videos with him. So
Oh, cool. Well,
all right,
with us,
cool.
man.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
buddy.
anytime, guys. And this was fun, man. Look out for Skid Mark. I'm gonna make my my debut one day.
Yes.
Skid Mark.
Yeah, we'll talk about main event night too. So we'll
All
be
right,
in
sounds
touch.
good. I'll see you guys
Mark.
later. Bye.
Mutt, I hate to admit it, but you're getting pretty good, and you're almost to where I'm at. So,
Oh yeah, let's check in with the macho. What
I
happened?
gave up after a while. I just
You gave him tentacles.
gave him tentacles.
It's a real shame that
it was.
you really the nipples are worse now, way worse.
They're way worse. They're awful.
Hey, Statty, Jordan did a fine job in the minor league baseball, doing minor league baseball. He did fine. That's all I'm going to say about that. You guys want to see how my voice?
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, dude!
Oh yeah, that's awesome, dude.
This is the
That's what
twink
Lollipop
character.
is. This is my twink. Yeah,
Twink.
you got a gut though.
I like
You get a
that
little
he
gut.
has a nightcrawler tail.
He does. You know, it's Lollipocalypse.
Lollipop. Pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
I
his
love
logo.
that, man.
This is his logo there.
That's fantastic.
Hey, what's up, Chris
His,
Faction? How are you?
Hey, Chris Faction.
Welcome.
I don't understand the chest area.
Well, he's got, he's not the shapeliest man. Little self-reference there.
Maybe maybe
My own
he
body
is
shape
kind of
on,
shapely.
on our boy here.
I
Got
noticed
his
that
toes.
if that's the case, I noticed that the endowment is doing all right.
He's very stuffed. That's where he keeps the lollipops.
That's terrible.
That was the only thing that bugged me about the old wrestling days is just they should have wore cups or something because you just saw the shape of everything.
Yeah, the
when
shape
they came
of
out,
it. Yeah.
and they were all like heavy steroid users, so everything was just kind of small and embarrassing. I would never go out in underwear if I had a steroid pecorini.
Right. That's a rule of thumb for everybody.
Just don't show it off. You don't need to.
Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to not.
That's how you knew who the steroid users were, though.
That's true.
It's like, oh yeah, those aren't vitamins, Hogan. Very clearly not vitamins. Oh, did he now? He did. Jordan did great in the minor leagues. Shut your mouth. Jordan did great at everything he did until he came back as a Wizards member.
I saw him play for the Wizards against the Celtics.
Oh no!
Yeah, and
did they win? Because Celtics weren't really good back then either.
It was pretty well matched at that time, and the Celtics did win. The Wizards.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It was at Wizards arena, and Jordan had about, I think he had like 13. He didn't even have 20 points. He had like 13 points.
Yeah, he never should have come back that second time.
It was rough. And you know what he did? It was crazy because like all I wanted to see was a Jordan dunk, and like he had this moment. He had this moment like he got the pass and he's going up, and it's like you're about to see Jordan fly and dunk. And he had a lot of air. It was a huge jump, like not half court. Not like from the foul line or anything, but probably like one step beyond the foul line. He goes up to slam it, and he totally doinked the dunk.
No.
Yes, he missed the dunk.
No.
He slammed it off the back of the rim, and it literally went flying way out into the stadium.
I'm glad not a lot of people have many memories of his time as one of the Wizards.
Yeah,
because I will always fondly remember him for his last championship game when he nailed that last,
Oh, absolutely.
Shot from the free throw line there and won the game.
Have you watched The Last Dance?
No, but I've been wanting to, because that was I was into basketball that time when that was going on.
That was me too. It's an absolute gem, and you should definitely watch it. I watched it, and it was almost like I could not take my eyes off of that documentary.
Yeah, my brother was telling me about that. Said, yeah, right up my alley.
It does. It was awesome to be a basketball fan at that time, especially if you're rooting for the Bulls.
Oh yeah,
but it does put Jordan in a new light. I'll tell you that much.
Well, he was a jerk when he played. That was
yeah, and especially in terms of Scottie Pippen, like their combination. Because I was a Pippen fan too.
Oh, did you like Pippen?
Loved Pippen, man. Loved Pippen.
I mean, I enjoyed that whole team, but I remember when Jordan was doing the minor leagues for a while there, and Pippen was trying to run the Bulls there, and it was just it was hard to watch.
Yeah, they didn't put anybody around him that. Think about being used to playing with Michael Jordan, and then all of a sudden, like you're the number one. That's going to be difficult.
But that team, when Jordan came back, like Steve Kerr and Luke Longley and all those guys, like Dennis Rodman,
yeah,
like that's one of the greatest teams.
Yeah, people love to hate Rodman, but he was one of the great players of all time.
He was amazing. Never understood how somebody could just be a rebound guy like that. That's just a thing you're good at. Like you reach up for the ball better than everybody else. I don't understand it.
Well, he's just naturally good at disrupting. You know what I mean?
There was one game, it was against the Heat with Alonzo Mourning, and he kept like slapping Alonzo in the butt.
Yeah. He got in a fight, didn't he, with Alonzo?
Yes.
Finally. Yeah.
That was the greatest thing I ever saw.
Yeah.
Because he's being a jerk, but it's really funny to just see him instigate.
Yeah.
The way he did it.
Think about it. You can't concentrate on the game with somebody like him in there.
No.
And then he steals the ball from you 3 times, and then he blocks you, and then he gets 15 rebounds on you. It's just maddening.
So good. Yeah, that's an era that just the modern day people don't.
No,
It's
they
hard to
would never
watch
know.
basketball now. I've been trying to watch the playoffs right now, and I just can't.
I cannot get into it at all.
Not exciting anymore. Because everybody kind of sits
No.
around and shoots threes, and
Yeah, like what team is LeBron on? That's the championship.
Lakers, yeah.
Yeah, it's like ugh, whatever.
That's one of the reasons I can't watch anymore too. Is I keep hearing the next Jordan talk from LeBron, even though he's already proven he's not the next Jordan at this point.
Yeah,
So if you lose enough finals, like you need to be taken out of the talk
next
at that
Jordan.
point. Yeah. Kobe was more of a next Jordan than LeBron was.
Kobe was killer. He was. I loved his nickname. I loved his whole game. You know, like
I hated him at the time, but you couldn't deny it. Like he was good.
Yeah, absolutely. You hated him because he could take over a game and could defeat your whole team single-handedly.
And that was, I was annoyed about the next Jordan talk with him, but only because he was genuinely a threat to that title because he was really that good.
He was.
Different league too. That's the thing. You can't watch now because nobody goes to the they all flop around now. The refs call fouls every 2 seconds. Like they don't let you get roughed up anymore.
Right. Just not
like the Bad Boys, Pistons, and all that stuff. Like it was just fun to watch.
Hated them so much. Hated their filthy guts. Hated Isaiah Thomas more than anybody.
Well, he's insufferable now too.
Yeah, insufferable. He was then. Everybody thought he was a nice, quiet spoken person. He was a jerk. He was a complete jerk.
Cal, you okay with this conversation?
Oh yeah, I'm just listening.
Is it a
sports ball?
I don't know. I'm not good with basketball.
I'm not a sports person at all, but that era of basketball, like I was hooked for those few years.
I had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. Does that count?
Everybody had that. The Hornets starter jacket. I don't know why the Hornets, like why that one in particular was so popular.
The colors.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had a Hornets hat at the time, and I hated the Hornets.
Yeah, I was just close to Charlotte, and I was like closest pro team. Hornets. I'm a Hornets fan. Spud Webb was playing for him too. So
it was Hornets starter jackets and Bruins were the other ones that everybody like. I was also from the Boston area too, so everyone just had that.
But my son is mildly into not mildly, he likes NBA quite a bit. And his favorite classic player is Muggsy Bogues.
Really?
Muggsy,
yeah. Like he's infatuated with Muggsy Bogues because he likes to watch videos of him playing basketball in the NBA.
Of him what?
Of him playing, like there's even like a reel where he actually dunks in a game. All 4 foot 9 of and gets up to dunk. It's amazing.
We had there was a VHS we had growing up. It was called Marv Albert was one of the hosts on it. It was called like Amazing Dunks, Bloopers, and something else.
Yeah.
And but they showed one of the slam dunk competitions with Spud Webb and Dominique Wilkins and Jordan. Like Spud Webb was a little guy too, and he was up there.
Tiny. Spud Webb,
little
was
guy.
Tiny.
Teeny
Sure
tiny.
he was.
He was up there with the best of them. Even that, like those dunk competitions were so much fun too. They jump over a chair and you're just like,
Yeah.
Spud Webb.
Good old Spud. What up, Spud?
That's the only like pro I remember.
Spud Webb.
Besides like Michael Jordan and stuff like Larry Bird. I just don't remember.
One of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is I'm a sucker for it. I'll watch. There's about 20 of them, and I'll watch each one of them over and over again. It's the why everybody hated Larry Bird videos.
No.
Do you guys get those in your feed?
I've never seen it.
No, the NBA players. They all hated him because he would make them look stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was so naturally good. He could just and he was also one of the biggest trash talkers that ever played.
Really, Larry Bird?
So
was?
That's funny.
Yeah, that's why they call him Larry the Legend, because like you know, I mean, it's a black man's game, and this white guy from Indiana is ruling them. And I mean, he is absolutely dominating
good.
most of these guys.
Yeah, I remember those commercials with him and Jordan was like nothing but net. You'd be like off the rim, off that building.
Yeah, he would. Jordan is one of the ones that always talks about him, about how dominating he was. And Jordan was like, of all the people I ever played, no one ever frustrated me like Larry Bird.
Oh man, you know that's what I like about Jordan too. Is he'll never call himself the best. Like you never hear him refer to himself as the best, but like he seems to talk with respect about a lot of these guys.
Yeah,
even though he was a huge trash talker at the time.
Oh yeah.
Seems,
Did you ever hear that story about when he came back to the Bulls just to play one-on-one against B.J. Armstrong?
No.
So after he left, he retired. B.J. Armstrong got on the Bulls team, and you know, at that time he was like, they were talking about B.J. Armstrong like he's going to be something, and so he was talking smack about Jordan while Jordan wasn't there.
Oh no.
And some of the players phoned up Michael Jordan and told him about B.J. Armstrong, saying that he could beat him in a one-on-one game.
Drama.
Oh, no. You never challenged him to stuff because he would always embarrass
And
him.
literally, and it's like this literal moment where Jordan shows up out of nowhere to practice, walks out on the Bulls practice squad, like has his shorts on, and he's like, and he looks at B.J. Armstrong and he's like, "Heard you've been talking trash about me." And he's like, he's laughing, you know, like not Jordan's not laughing, but B.J. Armstrong's laughing, and he's like, "All right, cool," and he's like, "Let's do it." So like literally everybody just kind of spreads out and they start one-on-one, and Michael Jordan beats him 10-2.
Jeez.
Just dominates him, and then takes his ball and leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Like he just wanted.
And this was a retired Jordan too?
This is retired Jordan. And it was just so he just wanted him to know, like, this is still my team. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from or what your, skill set is. This is my team. And he just wanted to come back in and show him.
He was a monster. I don't know why anybody would have challenged him to anything.
No. Well, a dumb kid, like B.J. Armstrong was like 20.
Yeah. It reminds me that Larry Bird would eat LeBron's lunch. Most of these guys would have. He would not have lasted in 90s NBA.
Oh gosh, they beat each other to death in the 80s. 80s was rougher than the 90s because they could get away with more.
Oh yeah,
because they didn't put instant replay in until the 90s.
Do they use that now? The instant replay stuff.
Yeah,
I don't remember them ever using that. They did that.
I think so.
Like the challenge calls?
No. I forget how they would use it. But they just got away with a lot more in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. It was more fun to watch. You should watch these guys rough each other up a little bit.
Think about it. Like, that's the only way Detroit Pistons ever won anything.
Oh, yeah.
Because they basically just were
dirty.
Jerks. Just mean and dirty.
Awesome. So good.
It was fun to watch. Looking back now, looking back, it's fun to watch. But at the time, if you were a fan of anybody else, you were so mad.
Yeah, I'm only just now coming around to appreciating the talent of Karl Malone and John Stockton during that last. I hated them with a passion.
Yeah.
I hated them for years after that. So like, these guys are just the dirty.
Oh, one of the best teams that nobody ever talks about is that the championship run that San Antonio had.
Oh,
Tim
Spurs?
Duncan. Yeah, with Tim Duncan and the Admiral.
Robinson.
Yes.
Man, I love these old names. Like we used to collect the cards back in the day.
Yeah.
Like it was so much fun to get all these guys and like man. The Patrick Ewing.
I met David Robinson.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I met him briefly. Very briefly.
He's a Christian guy, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, and he's a very he's a very respectable. He was very well respected military guy, Navy guy.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's where we got that.
That's why they got him the admiral.
Yeah. Never made the connection. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a Navy guy.
He was in the Navy.
Yeah. How do you draw a shovel?
Don't ask me.
Like that.
Everything I draw is wrong. Get them lines back, Cal. What are you doing? Don't get all artsy on me.
No, I'm just looking for inconsistencies. I don't know. I'm getting sick of this right now.
What?
Yeah, you know, you get like a roadblock. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know what to do to make it better. I don't
You
like
draw
it.
his junk or nothing. Draw that junk.
Oh, about that.
Put your real art to the test. Your true art skills. Starting on color. Go
Chris
ahead.
says it's cute how the rock peeks out from behind Mutt every once in a while.
Just to judge you.
Oh man, I love these draw streams. I can't believe anybody is watching this, but I appreciate Chris hanging around.
Yeah, all 7 of you people apparently. That's
7. Wow, thanks guys
I'm
for
just
watching.
assuming that StreamYard's glitching and we have like 2 people. But
Definitely.
They came from my paint, but
but this is what they're getting right now. What are you doing, Macho?
I don't know. I gotta figure out something else to draw.
Shameful. Do you want to see? I'm working on that other page on I'll show this while I'm at it.
Oh yeah.
Still cranking away on this page. It's taking a while, but slowly but surely.
That's a monster page.
The pages take too long to draw. Yeah, still going to town there. Taking my time.
Man, I'm loving it. Your colors are so good. I don't know how you do all that at the same time like that.
It's boredom because I'll get too bored doing pencil sketching, or I get too bored doing inks. I got to switch the color just to mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'll just abandon the project.
That's funny.
So I have to do everything out of order. I'll color this panel, even though the panel might not work later. I'll have to scrap it. Hey, what's up, T Bunny? How long you been stalking us in the chat there, bud?
Stalking.
My man. Hope you're doing well, T Bunny. Oh no, thing froze up. There we go. We're for anybody who wasn't here earlier to understand what the heck we're doing tonight, we're making up wrestlers tonight. My wrestler is named Lollipocalypse.
You got the turnbuckles too. That's
I
awesome.
love it.
My man.
I like the toes. Look at the toes.
He got his toes sticking out of his boots. I don't know why. I just had a nice touch. Macho is drawing the Punisher. I don't know what. Is that crossbow?
I don't even know. I'm just drawing a skull right now.
Cal Jameson with a hidden talent that nobody knew about.
Right.
Drawing Ilrana Toro Blanco. A green wrestler. Ilrana Toro Blanco. And Muddy's drawing my dad as a wrestler.
I love this. This is the winner tonight, in my opinion. I love you. I love yours, Mark, but this one's.
No, I'm giving it to Muddy too. That's just because I love my dad. So.
Mr. Marinelli, aka the Swamper.
I hear Swamper and I just think of like swamp butt. Like when you're
Well, he definitely has that.
Like you got a swamper.
You got the swass, you know.
Yeah.
Who's the Louis C.K. describes that as a quarter cup of water, just like hovering.
That's gross. Is he still around? I thought he got canceled.
He did, but he's kind of working his way back in.
Oh yeah, you're probably following him closely.
Look, you know, come on. You didn't rape anybody.
I know, man. It's all
They
good.
walked.
You
They
can
walked in
follow.
on it. It's their fault for walking in on him.
Oh my gosh.
He's got to stop because they entered the room. Come on, give the man a break.
I knew you'd have something to say about that.
Give the man a break. He was probably the
Give the poor
funniest
man a
comedian
break.
of our generation. My generation. Yours is George Carlin, probably your generation. My generation's greatest comedian, Louis C.K. I saw him. I saw him at. I watched one of his shows once. Sorry, go on. What?
You did? You went to see him live?
Yeah, he was up at in New Hampshire. He was up at Hampton Beach, and it was like 45 minutes from where I lived. See, me and a friend of mine went to go see him. He was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
There's a new guy. Well, I don't know if he's new. I think he's been around a while, but I've only just heard of him. He has a Prime special. Let me see if I can find this guy's name. Nate Bargatze. Have you heard of this guy? Nate Bargatze.
No.
He might be my new favorite comedian for the timing. Very clean too. He's like I think he's like a Christian dad, but he's not like a Christian comedian. He's just a regular comedian, and very relatable church dad humor.
Really?
Yeah, you like him? Look him up, Nate. Nate Bargatze. Really goofy looking guy. He's from Tennessee, Muddy. So,
Perfect for Mud.
Perfect for Muddy.
Oh, came right up. Okay, I haven't seen this guy. I'll check him out.
Yeah, check him out.
I've got one to share too. One of my favorites that I've heard recently. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll have to find it, but basically his whole routine is about people watching in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh man, that's got to be good.
Macho, I'm telling you, this guy is your guy.
I mean, Gatlinburg is one of my favorite places in the world.
I know it. I know that.
I'm guessing this is a very hillbilly town.
No, he's
Hollywood,
not.
Baby.
No, he's not. That's why it's
Hollywood.
funny.
Yeah.
He's
no, but the town I'm guessing is a hillbilly town, right?
Well, it's hillbilly Hollywood. Yeah.
Yes, hillbilly Hollywood.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dane Cook is the greatest. You shut your mouth, Dane Cook.
I always liked. You guys know Brian Regan?
Yeah, I love Brian Regan.
I like Brian Regan.
Dane Cook had some good. He gets a bad rap. He had some funny stuff though.
My parents didn't know about it, but my friends, when I was 13, gave me 2 cassette tapes to listen to in my Walmart Walkman, which was not a Walkman, but it was.
Was it Adam Sandler?
No, I did hear that one later, but before that, they gave me, and I'm probably more like 12 or 11. They gave me Richard Pryor live.
Oh my gosh! Parents gave you
Eddie
that?
Murphy. No. My friends.
Oh, your friend. I thought you said your parents was like, oh my gosh.
No, I said they didn't know that I had it, but I had Eddie Murphy live and or Eddie Murphy Raw and Richard Pryor live.
Is Raw the red jumpsuit or the blue one?
Yeah, red.
Red. That's. I have never laughed that hard in my life. It's the first time I saw that. The stuff he said that you can't get away with.
Delirious was before that, and that was amazing too.
I didn't care for Delirious as much. That's the blue one?
You didn't? Yeah.
Didn't make me laugh as hard as the red one. To me, it's just the red and the blue albums. But him doing the Mr. T.
I need to go back and listen to that sometime.
I still can't think about that one without laughing because it's so wrong.
What was the bit? What was the bit on that? I can't remember.
If Mr. T was a gay guy.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just leave it at that.
Just that concept right there alone.
Come here.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's starting to come back now. I remember it.
Oh man. Was that before or after the fire? What is that a reference to?
Probably fiery judgment.
There will be that,
Out
I'm
there.
sure.
Oh, didn't he get burned? Like he set himself on fire freebasing.
Oh, well, Richard Pryor did, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Richard Pryor did.
he's
say
talking about Richard Pryor? Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to call it a night, fellas. I think my drawing is done.
Look at that. Swampa.
The
Love
Swamper.
Swamper.
I'm gonna have to create all these guys in WWE or something, 2K, whatever.
I'd love
if
to
I
see
can.
this
I don't
guy
know if I
come
can
to
create
life.
these guys.
I want to see the Lollipop Man come to life. Lolly, what's his name?
Lollipocalypse.
Lollipop.
I love it.
There he is. Lollipocalypse right there.
Love me some
Please put
lollipocalypse.
You're going to put some color on that jumpsuit, right?
Well, I was thinking he looks like a lollipop, so he's got the white stick and the big,
Yeah.
the big white stick there.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Me and Macho
And then,
represent tonight. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
You boys. No one bought me a
Yeah.
shirt. Mutt sent me a keychain, but he didn't send me a shirt though. Nice.
I didn't send
This
Macho a
is,
shirt either. I just
Queen Team Special.
that's right.
Well, why don't we end the stream and we'll formally say goodbye backstage. And,
That looks better.
Let's
look at
do
that,
it.
dude. You're a
That's
beast.
great.
He just needed a
Wonderful.
background. That's what was bugging
That's
me.
it. Great colors.
All right.
Yeah, maybe
No,
maybe stat.
thank you,
I'm
though.
sure. It is what it is.
Shine!